Marist come back on. And just having a quick look, we saw Marist earlier today. They got a wee bit of size across the park. And Otahuhu certainly got a couple of big boys, big boppers inside their team. So get ready. And if you've just joined us, welcome aboard to the Auckland Rugby League season 2019 as we kick off with the Sportsafe ARL 9s. Live streaming all year. The Fox Memorial Premiership, the Fox Championship. Looking forward to the new format in 2019 along with the College Rugby League. And we'll be bringing you all of the action midweek, Corey and myself, as we get to see all the next generation come through. So it looks like Marist will be taking the kickoff. Otahuhu's starting to get into formation. Big Freddie on the park. Big Freddie on the park for the Otahuhu Leopards. There's last bits of conversation taking place with the Marist team as they get into set. Just waiting for the referee now. Looking forward to seeing how Otahuhu will go round. And the sun is out for this match. Big deep kick. Off the back fence, here we go, straightening it up hard and met. And a wall of green and gold. Great shift to the left here. Might have found a little bit of space, but no, gone back inside. Centralises, bounces out of one. Two on the tackle, quick play the ball. Oh, big hit, bounced off. Purcell Connor, he had a great season last year too for the Leopards. Keeping the ball live out there on the right edge as Corey joins us back in the commentary box.
Geronimo Doyle joining in, the second highest point scorer in the competition last year in the Fox, and now Otahuhu come out to this left edge where there looks to be some space. Ooh. And Connor Total Purcell. Well, he would have fancied his chances from close range there. As it is, it was a forward pass, but he got hit at the line as well. And big Total Purcell taken down, and Marist will regain possession here and work it out from inside their 10.
So Marist, a bit of work to do as they try to get it out to the 30. And I'm back over on his back, quick play the ball.
Spreads on here early for the Marist Saints, and big contact there taking the ground, and that is under the weight of, I think, Bailey Porto, perhaps. In fact, it's the 15, John Wesley Talti. Long kick, and Doyle's going to be stretched here to get across. He will do so, though. Looks up, and there's a wall of green and gold. Doyle does his best to get out of one and pick up a few extra meters. That's nice fullback play that time from Geronimo Doyle.
Quick play the ball. He's gone.
Nice aggressive running from this Otahuhu team. Emiliano Mikaeli. Tommy Vafusuanga clears the ruck and brings play back to the middle of the park. Up over halfway now go the Leopards. Penalty as well. That's Nonu Na'a who has earned the penalty on that occasion. He looks like a big unit. We haven't seen anything of him before. Doyle now to kick for touch. County's representative last year, had a brilliant year, did Geronimo Doyle.
Rookie player of the year too, wasn't he?
Yes, indeed. Yep, had a really good season, kicked their goals as well, scored a number of tries, and just lost out to Drew Radic in the end for the competition's top point scorer. Now Va'afusuanga clears the ruck. This is Na'a, beats one. Na'a with the little basketball pass in over the top. Otahuhu looking to stretch Marist on the left edge. Now Doyle, little change of direction at the line. He's set upon by two. Taking the ground. They're 5 meters out from the line. Va'afusuanga will clear the ruck. Back to the middle. Na'a. Na'a. He won't be stopped. Too big, too strong. And No'ono Na'a goes over for the Otahuhu Leopards. And first points on the board for the South Auckland club.
Sportsafe action replay here. Geronimo was baffling them with fancy footwork. Certainly, drew a few defenders on him. And from here, nah, not stopping me today. And we go. Corey's trying really hard not to laugh, ladies and gentlemen, because it's kind of funny for the big fella. And here we go, Geronimo Doyle addressing the drop goal. And, I was just about going to say that looked like formality until it hit the Sportsafe upright and bounced out.
Yeah, they're all formalities until they miss, and that time Geronimo Doyle just a little bit off with the attempt, and so it remains Otahuhu 4, Marist 0. 4.5 minutes gone here at Stanmore Bay Reserve.
Restart, Otahuhu.
So high one, which is brought in by Marist, BJ Livingston. Marist now work at 4. There's Freddie Tutawhenua. The Tuhoi train on the park. Ready to go around again for another season.
Release them! Hold here. Go 3.
McFall shuffles play on. Sione Nahi is the man to carry forward. The former St. Paul's prop. McFall works the short side. Looks to dance out of a couple, but has taken the ground. Ethan Nuka involved. Defensively for Otahuhu. They spread the ball now. Seri goes over the top, taken out in back play. Was he? Yes, he was. Penalty of the call. Freddie says, who, me? But our referee points to the spot. And Marist now with an opportunity to hit back on the scoreboard.
Yeah, just need to build a little bit of pressure here. He's going for the...
So Aria Seti
not a bad kick.
Puts the ball into touch. They'll start this set 10 metres out from the line. Marist with a really good opportunity. Great to see a new sponsor on the back of the jerseys by the look of it as well for the Marist Saints, Brighter Carpets. Helping celebrate their centenary season. Now they all bump it forward. It is no nonsense to start with. But great defence from Otahuhu. Look at the numbers they get there, and brilliant stuff from the Leopards. Right up against their line now. They're swinging up the back. Seti dances. The Wesley College graduate. Taken down under the weight of Tutawhenua. Back to this left edge. Down low they go. Freddie on the spot again. The Leopards showing some character on their line right now. Seti the first receiver to McFall. McFall holds it up and goes backdoor once again. Now space on this right edge. But the Leopards scramble across and do really well. It's Nuka there to effect the tackle. Teoremu clears the ruck. McFall. They're going side to side here. Seti gets in behind, dinks a little kick in. That's clever. That's going to be a try, I think. Although the Leopards, brilliant defense. It was all but over, and then out of nowhere, blue jerseys emerged from everywhere. If they hold on here, it'll be miraculous. Seti kicks, cross field, it's up. Otahuhu, take your head off. That is great defense. And they survive here. Well, what about that, Troy? When the kick goes in behind, there's nothing but grass, and then all of a sudden, Otahuhu just emerged. They're showing great culture defensively early on.
Absolutely, and they've one of the things through the whole Otahuhu clubs, you know, with all of the teams, they always have been very, very strong on their defence. It's one of their core strengths, and probably something, you know, that's held them in good stead through the ages. All right, tried to do the quick play the ball there.
Milking is the call, so go back and do it again. Nuka Nuka will play the ball.
What, again?
It'll be half time by the time we actually get to a play the ball here, but eventually we get there, and that one is satisfactory. Head back towards the middle of the park, looking for an offload there. Vafusuanga was coming through at a rapid rate. Doyle to Nuka Nuka. Total or Purcell. Nice hands at the line from Big Connor. Nuka Nuka jumps out of dummy half. This might be the last play of the half. Doyle goes high. Numbers out there for the Leopards. The ball is caught. Seti tackles down low. Offload back into the middle. Uate, no look, pass Geronimo Doyle. Oh, the Leopards are in. What about the pass from Dylan Uate?
Loved it.
Brilliant stuff from the Leopards, and Geronimo Doyle takes full advantage to score right on halftime.
I managed to turn it around really, really well. Great piece of commentary there from Corey on the Sportsafe replay. Geronimo Doyle puts it to the heavens. Managed to catch that well. Basketball pass back inside. The Fiji no-look pass. There's Geronimo on the outside. Thanks very much. And that's not his mouth guard. That's his teeth. He's grinning all the way to the try line.
And that gets better every time you watch it. That pass from Uate, really, really nice skill. And now Doyle looking to add the extras. Toughest of angles. And he makes no mistake. And so the Leopards will take a 10-0 lead into the break over the Marist Saints here in the latest game at the Sportsafe ARL 9s. Back in a few minutes with the second half.
And we just run the half-time ad, and then it goes in the splash screen.
Yeah, the advert file.
Is there one called half-time, or is there just one called the advert file?
Advert.
Yeah, that'll do. So fantastic day down here at the Hibiscus Coast, the home of the Raiders, Stanmore Bay. Lots of action to be had down here, and if you're out and about today, come and join us. Free entry, bring the kids. A lot of activity to be had down here. Some great food sideline, and of course, free action of Sportsafe ARL 9s, a rugby league throughout the day. We hear a couple of chirps there as that indicates the end of half-time break. And there's a wee bit of a crowd down here today, Corey. You know, I've had a look out the back. And,
I do apologise if you picked up some of the referee chat there. I think our match officials potentially forgetting that they were mic'd up on that occasion. I do apologise if we pick up the odd bit of poor language. But back underway in a minute now with the Otahuhu Leopards to get things back underway.
Oh, I missed that one, Corey, because I haven't got earphones on.
Just as well, Troy. It may have made you blush.
Yes.
Geronimo Doyle with the ball on the tee. And we are back into it. McFall scoops the ball up, and look at the Leopards hunting straight away, and driving down low was Total Purcell doing some damage with the hit. They move the ball on now via McFall to Teorimu. Total Purcell joins late and takes him down. Nuka Nuka's involved as well. Good intensity to this game.
I need to shift the side.
Wesley Talty told to move out of the tackle. Akaola clears the ruck. Seti, who has been heavily involved, mentioned earlier, a graduate of the Wesley College program. Great to see that school once again featuring at SAS College Rugby League level. As
ricochet.
McFall gets to the kick, it bounces back, not played it as the call. And Teoremu will scoop up and Marist will go again. They get to the kick down the right-hand flank this time. Doyle back to clean up. It'll remain in the field of play, and it's a good chase by the Saints as well. That's nice footy from Marist as they look to build their way back into this contest. Mikaeli clears the ruck. This is Nuka Nuka, the impressive centre. Had a really good year last year at Ethan Nuka Nuka. In fact, they had one of the better backlines in the comp. The Otahuhu Leopards played some really attractive footy under John Ackland, who of course is gone this year. George Carmont with the reins. Doyle, looping ball over the top to Uate. Uate will straighten. Uate will go through, looking for
Right
an offload.
offload.
Does get to it, and now Otahuhu with front foot ball. They break down the right-hand side here, the Leopards. Seti coming
stepped
across
him.
in cover. Misses him. They're dancing. Eventually taken down.
Want to quick play the ball here.
Now they centralise. Again, back out to the right-hand side, the Leopards looking for their third try here,
beautiful.
and they will get it. Well, just too big, too strong, and too much ball down that end of the field in the end, and it tells.
Great shimmy by the man here. And on the Sportsafe ARL replay, we can see getting up for the quick play the ball here. And it looked like it had stalled just a little bit at this point. Marist was still trying to get back into formation, and there was a wee bit of a gap here. And he read it beautifully. He came up. There we go, bit of a step, look to offload. There it is. And watch this. Boom. Stepped him blind. Didn't even get a hand to him. So that's going to cost somebody around a green tee.
So John Wesley Talty, your try scorer. Doyle to attempt the conversion from just to the right of the uprights. And it is good.
Big shout out to the Marist ball boys. How you all been good? Yeah, that's good. We'll carry on. Keep your eye on the game, fellas. It's not like you're going to tell me you've been bad, is it?
Great to see the young mini-mod players out in force today, boys and girls. And as we touched on earlier, the launch of the new girls age grade competitions, which is going to be big this year. Keep an eye on aucklandleague.co.nz for some coverage and stories as we build towards kick-off in that one as well. So Doyle to restart play, and it's Marist with all the work to do here now, and they're going to need fairly well a perfect game from here if they're to
great
get back
catch.
into this one. And
He's
that's
having a blinder. Sorry,
a
mate.
poor start. No, you're quite right to point out there, Troy Dylan Uate goes up and gets it, and he had that stunning try assist in the first half, and that time just too big, and jumps to reclaim the kick now as Doyle straightens the attack up. This is Nonona again. Left side they come. Doyle moves it on to Nuka Nuka. Nuka Nuka looking to break out of one. He's eventually taken down. 3 Marist defenders involved in the end. The ball's loose. Play on's the call. Well, that's a curious one.
Whoa.
And the Leopards, I think, are going to score here. Play the ball is the call. They swing it out the back. Nah. To Doyle. Doyle shifts play on. Space on this right edge here now. Otahuhu are going to score again. Down in the far right corner, and it is the number 18. Let's try and locate him on the team list. It's Ethan Whariu who has scored. The Otahuhu Leopards Junior plays in the centres in the 13-a-side game. In the end, just has to run and touch it down there.
Sportsafe action replay. Really, all the damage was done over on the left-hand side as they were trapping defenders left, right, and centre. And then basically the big shift on Geronimo Doyle spreads it. And this was a really well-timed pass. He held that defender up, brought him in. There was nothing much to do there except for this guy to sail in. Untouched. Easiest Sportsafe 9s try you'll see today.
So Doyle to attempt the conversion. And he's probably 10 metres in from the touchline. Strikes it, and it's a messy one off the boot. Falls short. So does the Otahuhu Leopards 20, Marist Saints 0. 15 minutes gone here. Remembering we'll take a little break after this game before we resume the live stream action.
Yeah, there's about 18 minutes, 20 minutes before we come back on live, but we will hear from our major sponsor, Matt Spick. We caught up with him during the week, and we touch a little bit around what Sportsafe do, and we really appreciate their company being the major sponsor of the ARL Nines.
So the Leopards dishing out a lesson as it stands in this one. Sione Nahi carries the ball forward.
Big
Cut out pass, and unfortunately it's gone to the wrong coloured jersey, and the Leopards are in again. Johnny on the spot to pick off the pass.
Picked it off. He actually got in a cab and drove down there. He saw it that far down the field. He actually made a big mistake, and yeah, he picked that early, and it was clean as bang.
It's Tane Paki. You see there, well, there's not much to say. Gets it, and on that point, despite a fair chase, and a credit to the Marist defender for making the effort to try and get there, but that was always going to be a try, and Tane Paki takes the lead out to 24 for the Otahuhu Leopards. What a statement this is.
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with today's effort on this one. The Otahuhu. It'll be interesting to see how they go this year.
Time your run.
Or both teams, for that matter.
So 2 minutes to play. The Leopards
They've just
hunting
stolen it
more
again.
points.
Off his leg.
High off the kickoff, and they rise above once again to collect. Tora Whenua.
Hold here. Boom.
Bafusuanga set at first receiver, centre field. Instead it will go the other way. Hard run from Na'a. Nono Na'a. Second try. Nono Na'a over for another one. What a game he has had.
A lot of power there.
You're happy with that, Mark?
Sportsafe action replay. Big Freddie into the line, you know, and he drew one or two. There's like 3 odd people hanging around him there, 4 people. All they need to do is get up and play the ball pretty quick. And they were still getting into formation at that point, trying to wrestle a big guy onto the ground. Little jink out from the dummy half, and this guy, boom. Good leg strength, held him off. No answer to that, and from that point, you know, the momentum's just too hard. Just boom. A lot of boom, boom. 3 booms, and there's a try.
And converted as well, but boy, hasn't he had a fine game. Nono Na'a, he's back from Australia here for the Leopards, and looks like being a handy pickup for them. So it is a resounding victory for the Otahuhu Leopards, 30 points to 0 over the Marist Saints. A very short break for us now, ladies and gentlemen, as we get some lunch on board. We will be back for the next game at 1:25 p.m. Mount Albert versus Otahuhu. In the meantime, go and get yourself a cup of tea, perhaps something to eat, and we'll see you again as we resume the action here at the 2019 Sportsafe ARL Nines.
Yeah, he's probably pushing too hard. Yeah. Yep.
Field number 1, Otahuhu Leopards 30, Marist Saints 0.